Hello everybody, I welcome you all on my channel Ch.8. Today we are going to learn lesson number 8, Problems of India and its Solution. It is from standard 8th subject Social Science, book of second semester, lesson number 8. Before we start this video, I would like to inform you that if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it so that you can get instant videos when I upload. So now let us start today's video. In that we will learn the lesson Problems of India and its Solution. In previous lesson number 6, Human Resources, we understood that which kind of problems India faced recently in terms of education, then housing, providing food, clean drinking water, all problems. There is a number of problems that we can list, but all those problems and how we can get solution for that, about that we are going to learn in this lesson. So let us start. The materialistic resources have been changed, but certain internal matter of common people does not show any expected change. We talked a lot about the development of India, but the basic need of a common man of India, still it is not satisfied. A lower attitude and commitment is seen in terms of moral values, loyalties, duties of a citizen, awareness towards the rules of transportation, environmental awareness, cultivation of scientific attitude. Still, the society has not come out of superstitions, doubts, illiteracy, ignorance, and evil beliefs. These are the basic problems that our country faces. The loyalty and dedication towards our motherland, that is not seen perfectly. Then basic awareness about the environment, how we can harm the environment or damage the environment, उसके बारे में थोड़ी knowledge. Then how to have a good behavior for the development of ourselves as well as the nation. Then few superstitions, doubts, evil beliefs, these all are the root cause of our hindered development. Look at second paragraph. The local self-government institutes, educational institute and non-government voluntary institutes play a vital role as their valuable contribution for maintaining the sociability and professional progress is seen in society. The society shows many positive changes. Yes, there are few changes which are noteworthy and positive, but still there is something lacking and that we should improve on. Still there are many problems to be faced as challenges: pollution, unemployment, poverty, illiteracy, terrorism, etc. are serious problems to ponder. They have to be thought of and it is necessary to make collective efforts to find their solution. The concept of Vasudev Kutumbakam, the whole earth is our family, has to be inculcated among the Indians. As we talk about the challenges of India, in this paragraph it is mentioned challenges like pollution, unemployment means not getting job or earning money, poverty, not having enough money or living standard that is set by the government, illiteracy means uneducated people, terrorism which is the biggest threat, and there are many more challenges that we face. In that, the concept of Vasudev Kutumbakam means the whole earth and whole people living on the earth are one family. That concept it should be implemented in teaching as well as about the awareness. There should be more programs run by the government. Now here it is a classification of problems in India. इंटरनल प्रॉब्लम्स कौन कौन से हैं? तो ओवर पॉपुलेशन जो सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, इलिटरेसी, इन्फ्लेशन, पुअर्टी, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, अर्बनाइजेशन, communalism, corruption, terrorism. These are our internal problems. Regional problems, language, dissimilarities, and religionism. These are our regional problems, जिसमें लैंग्वेज, अलग अलग धर्म के लोग जो एक साथ रहते हैं तो उनमें वो भावना अभी भी वो डेवलप नहीं है कि वी ऑल आर इक्वल. बाउंड्री रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स, जो बाहर के हमारे नेबरिंग कंट्रीज़ है उनके द्वारा किया जाता हुआ हमला या एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, ये सारी चीज़ें, या परमिशन के बिना इंडिया में लोगों का आना, ये भी एक प्रॉब्लम है. देन नेचुरल प्रॉब्लम्स जो नेचुरल फिनोमेना से आती है, वो फ्लड, फेमाइन, अर्थक्वेक, सुनामी, वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन, साइक्लोन. About all that we have studied in previous lessons. Heavy rainfall होना, कई सालों तक रेन ना होना, then earthquake, tsunami in the oceans, volcanic eruptions, cyclone, heavy rain with lightning and thunder with great speed of wind. So these are the problems और उनकी क्लासिफिकेशन. All these problems exist and few among them will be discussed and information will be obtained about the solution. Overpopulation means जो इंडिया की लैंड एरिया है, इंडिया का लैंड एरिया है, उनमें एवरेज जितने लोग होने चाहिए उससे कई ज़्यादा लोग इंडिया में हैं और उसी के कारण वो ओवर पॉपुलेशन कहलाता है. Incident: Malo had to attend his maternal uncle's marriage. He came to the bus stand with his mother. There was a big crowd over there. The bus arrived, but there was no place to sit. Many persons were pushing each other, and Malo could not board the bus. Thus, he could not reach his uncle's place in time. Why? It is because of overpopulation. We have seen many places where over means the crowd which is uncontrollable and more number of peoples can be seen easily than what is expected. You can make a list of that in activities. It is there. In the previous chapter we have studied about population increase and its effects. The root cause of almost all the problems is overpopulation. दैट्स ट्रू. ओवर पॉपुलेशन के कारण कई सारी प्रॉब्लम्स भी आती है, जैसे रहने की जगह, खाने पीने की चीज़ें, अच्छा पीने का क्लीन वाटर, देन हाउस, रिलेटेड टू दैट बच्चों की एजुकेशन, अच्छी जॉब या बिजनेस मिलना, ये सारी चीज़ें काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट हो जाती है क्योंकि कंपटीशन भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है ओवर पॉपुलेशन के कारण. Let's think about the measure of control population. The increasing population also demands increase in the facility for life. The development in the nation always seems to be less due to overpopulation. Here it is a chart where we can point out the average overpopulation in 10 years. Starting from 1951, the total population was 31.60 crore. वो धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली बढ़ के 2011 में 121.01 करोड़ हो चुकी है इंडिया की पॉपुलेशन. तो यू कैन इमेजिन it 4 times it has multiplied. That you can show in the chart. You have studied that in maths, how to prepare a bar graph or different types of graphs. That's what it is indicated in the last paragraph. And due to that, population density, water, food, medical service, educational, employment, corruption, all these kind of problems has arose in India. Now let us see which are the few major other problems that we face in India. That is illiteracy, means uneducated people. Citizen of India, if it is not educated properly, then the development would not flourish. Illiteracy is the biggest factor hindering the progress of nation. Literacy is required to understand new ideas, discoveries, and knowledge. Why literacy or education is required? Because it brings the understanding of new ideas. लोग नए आइडियाज़ को समझ पाए, डिस्कवरीज, नए जो डिस्कवरीज हुए हैं उसे अच्छे से अपनी लाइफस्टाइल में यूज़ कर पाए. एंड नॉलेज, अगर पढ़े लिखे हैं तो ही आप अच्छा नॉलेज प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. When we attained independence, the literacy rate was quite low, but the government's awareness towards the education has increased the literacy rate in our country. That we all know. पहले literacy rate काफ़ी कम था, राउंड अबाउट 5-10% था, जो अब बढ़ के 70% से भी ज़्यादा हो गया है. In 19th century, look at the box for your knowledge. In order to increase the literacy rate in the state, Maharaj Sayaji Rao Gaikwad initiated free and compulsory प्राइमरी एजुकेशन. सभी बच्चों को फ्री में और कंपल्सरीली एजुकेशन देना, वो उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया था. नाउ लेट अस सी द मेजर्स. Too many incidents are heard where people take an due advantage of person's literacy. Thus, illiteracy is a black spot, although many measures have been undertaken to eradicate it, like free and compulsory education in primary level in the age group of 6 to 14 years, universalization of primary education, scholarship, midday meal, pre-primary education, girls education related politics or different policies, Vidyadeep policy in ashram schools, ideal residential schools, continuous education, and since 2009 RTE means right to education. All these schemes policy has been started by our government, and due to that you can see the literacy rate in Indian people, it has generally increased. Now inflation means the rising of price of different goods or things. Before 5-10 years, the price of petrol, 1 liter petrol जो 30-40 रुपीज़ था, बिफोर राउंड अबाउट 10-15 years वो 40 रुपीज़ था. Now it has reached up to 80. So that is an example of inflation. The increase in price of essential and basic goods, required commodities or other necessities is known as inflation. Adverse effect of this price rise in commodities used daily is seen on human life. Inflation is a heavy burden on common man. It becomes tough for the middle class people to earn their living. The common people have to bear the price rise. The living standard of people goes down if the pricing of all the goods which are required in daily life वो अगर ज़्यादा होगा तो फिर लाइफ की जो क्वालिटी है, जो पुअर पीपल है जिनकी इनकम बहुत ज़्यादा ना हो, तो उनके लिए वो चीज़ें लानी पॉसिबल नहीं है, एंड दे माइट बी अ विक्टिम ऑफ माल न्यूट्रिशन. पूरी जो ज़रूरत मात्रा में प्रोटीन और जो भी मिनरल्स, विटामिन्स चाहिए वो हमारी बॉडी में फिर नहीं आ सकते। It has become difficult to fight inflation due to the increase in price of necessary commodities. Commodities means things or products. Sometimes the common man has to go without it also. Now, what are the measures for that? Corruption, keeping the stock of things in go down, black marketing or population increase are the factors affecting inflation. What can we do to stop it? The only solution of this can be a calculative and sensible living. Unnecessary जो हम पैसे खर्च करते हैं वो अगर स्टॉप किए जाए तो काफ़ी हद तक इन्फ्लेशन की जो प्रॉब्लम है वो सॉल्व हो सकती है विथ अ सेंसिबल लिविंग. Where and when do you find wastage of food? Prepare a list as a citizen. What can we do to stop it? Yes, in functions, in marriages, if the food is in more quantity, then it should be given to the poor people, those who are not getting food, instead of throwing it into garbage. So this kind of an imaginative ideas or policies that can help the inflation rate and getting the good nutritious meal. Now the next one is poverty. Poverty is one of the most serious problems of our country. Any situation where almost maximum people are deprived of basic necessities like food, clothes, shelter, employment, medical facilities is termed as poverty. First of all, what is poverty? Poverty means any situation where almost maximum people are deprived, means they are not getting what basic necessities like food, cloth, shelter यानी रहने का घर, employment यानी कि पैसे कमाने की एक अपॉर्चुनिटी, मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ वो अगर नहीं मिलती तो उसे पोवर्टी माना जाता है या पोवर्टी कहा जाता है. The percentage of people in Gujarat living below the poverty line is 14.7%. तो इसीलिए गवर्नमेंट ने एक बेसिक लाइन तैयार की है. लाइन इन द सेंस दैट कि अगर आप दिन के महीने के इतने पैसे नहीं कमाते तो आप गरीब हैं. वो सीमा रेखा गवर्नमेंट ने निश्चित की है जिसके हिसाब से ये पोवर्टी रेट मेज़र होता है. तो इंडिया में 14.7% पॉपुलेशन ऐसी है जो पोवर्टी लाइन के नीचे है. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ परचेज वैल्यू एंड लेवल ऑफ इनकम द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ पोवर्टी कैन बी डिसाइडेड. ड्यू टू द 5-year प्लान इन इंडिया, एजुकेशन एंड मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ आर इजीली एक्सेसिबल टू ऑल. ये जो 5 years का प्लान होता है गवर्नमेंट का, जिसमें एजुकेशन एंड मेडिकल फैसिलिटी वो तो सबको इजीली अवेलेबल अब हुई है, पर फिर भी पोवर्टी को अभी भी ओवरकम करना बाकी है. मोर ओवर इंडस्ट्रीज हैव डेवलप्ड अ लॉट एंड पोवर्टी reduced due to the employment opportunities. The income of the people has increased due to the technology and better techniques in agriculture. Yes, for your knowledge in that BPL means below poverty line, जो निश्चित की गई है इनकम, उनसे भी कम इनकम हो वो पोवर्टी लाइन के नीचे कहलाते हैं, बिलो पोवर्टी लाइन. और जो वो इनकम से ऊपर है उसे APL में कंसिडर किया जाता है, अबव पोवर्टी लाइन. द पीपल दैट डू नॉट गेट न्यूट्रिशियस फूड resides in filthy areas and deprived of medical facilities. They are illiterate. Child labor is prevented also. They are said to be below the poverty line. जहाँ हर एक छोटे बच्चे को भी काम करना पड़ता हो, अच्छी मेडिसिनल फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल ना हो, जिनके पास खाने पीने की चीज़ें ना हो, उन्हें गरीब माना जाता है. So let us see one of the last topic of this video, that is corruption. In terms of a layman get corruption means when we have to pay something more for such thing which is our right to get freely. In short, the immoral and illegal behavior of a person is a corruption. So first of all, what is corruption? हम भ्रष्टाचार की तो बहुत बातें करते हैं, but let us understand what is corruption. Whoever is a government employee, whoever is a leader of any election party, or whoever who is working for the betterment of society through government or through private sector, if they are not doing the work, and if we want to get our work done, we need to pay them money to get our work done. That is an illegal behavior and immoral thing for them, and that's what a corruption is. Decide giving gifts to the work done, taking bribe, etc. are some form of corruption. कुछ काम करने के लिए पैसे लेना या पैसे ना लेते हुए कोई गिफ्ट लेना या कोई गिफ्ट मांगना, वो होता है corruption. It has become widespread in common life. Some people add fuel to the fire by undertaking corruption through immoral behavior, irresponsible act, etc. Corruption is a dark spot on the development of our nation. Effects of corruption. What happens if corruption increases? Corruption leads to an ill effect on society, which is very bad for the society. Human rights are violated. जो ह्यूमंस के राइट है वो वायोलेटेड यानी उसका भंग होता है. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ नेशन इज़ हिंडर्ड. पैसे गलत जगह पे यूज़ होने से नेशन का डेवलपमेंट रुक जाता है. मोरल वैल्यूज़ डिटेरियोरेट. जो अच्छी बातें जो हम लोगों को कहते हैं, सिखाते हैं, वो खुद में ही ना रहे तो फिर उनका कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. इन्फ्लेशन यानी कि सभी चीज़ों की प्राइस बढ़ना, वो होगा. फिर ट्रस्ट टुवर्ड्स द लॉ एंड ऑर्डर डिक्रीजेस. गवर्नमेंट के वर्क पर से लोगों का ट्रस्ट हट जाता है. ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट एंड फेथ डिक्रीजेस. हमारा डेवलपमेंट और हमारा दूसरे लोगों के प्रति जो विश्वास वो हट जाता है. What are the measures for that? Government has framed certain laws since 1988 to reduce and prevent corruption. Government has started this work from 1988. Anti-Corruption Bureau has been formed in the year 1964. एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो, जो करप्शन करते हैं उन्हें पकड़ने के लिए एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो है जो काम करता है, जिनका सेटअप गवर्नमेंट ने 1964 में किया. इट चेक्स एंड कंट्रोल्स corruption. It gives guidance to the people regarding their problem. So today up to here we'll see. In next video, in next part, we'll see remaining points of this lesson. So I hope you must have understood. Thank you very much for joining. Take care and stay healthy. Goodbye.